life differently.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Halo Weekly. This is the show where we talk about everything Halo from the previous week and everything you need to know going into the next week. We've got a lot to talk about today, guys. So much has gone on and I'm struggling to keep up, to be honest. So I'll do my best to cover everything I can, but if I do miss anything out of the video that you think should have been included, leave it in the comments down below and I'll make sure I pin it for everyone to see. But drop a like if you did enjoy the video, guys. Subscribe if you're brand new. Let's get straight into it. Story numero uno. Sony acquire Halo creators Bungie. So Halo Infinite will now be a PS5 exclusive. I'm joking, by the way. Well, the Sun didn't think so. Who the hell approved this meme of an article? Yeah, this isn't really Halo news as such, but it's very interesting to say the least. For those who don't know, Bungie actually used to own and develop the Halo IP until it was brought out by Microsoft, and Bungie had left to go on to other projects, which turned out to be Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. Sony wants to expand the Destiny world and make it cross-platform in terms of the universe, ranging from games, TV shows, books, comics, so basically a PlayStation version of Halo. I think Sony really want a game like Halo that they can call their own, and I think that's the way they're going to go with it. However, I don't think Destiny will be taken away from Xbox players. I think it will still be cross-platform as it is at the moment, but I feel like with it being on PlayStation, it's kind of theirs and Halo is kind of Xbox's. So yeah, how do you feel about it? It doesn't really bother me all that much, to be quite honest with you guys, but I'll be interested in knowing what you guys think. In other news, Joseph Staten tweeted out about the new Halo Infinite seasonal roadmap, saying that it would be delayed from January. This was announced in December by Joe and 343 to be coming in the end of January. It has been pushed back due to them not fully finishing it. This roadmap will include dates for things like co-op, Forge, and generally what we should expect from Season 2 and Season 3 of Halo Infinite. Maybe even a tease for Halo Endless, DLC or DLCs. It could be a really interesting few weeks for the Halo community, but I'm very excited to see where they go with it and what will be featured on this roadmap. So within February, we should definitely have something. Now, this isn't Halo news, but GTA 6 was just announced by Rockstar, which is crazy and really unexpected. I wanted to include this because who doesn't love GTA? And we should expect more details later this year, potentially a showcase at E3, which would be really, really cool. So yeah, really excited about that. And I wanted to include it in here because, yeah, it's not Halo news, but everyone loves GTA, so everyone deserves to know. Now, Halo TV. The trailer for Halo TV dropped the other day, and it had some mixed emotions to say the least, with it officially airing on Paramount Plus or Sky if you're in the UK on March 24th. Then you can watch the Master Chief kick some Covenant ass, but it's not played by Steve Downes. It's another guy. Yeah, I'm not really sure how I feel about that one, Chief. The good news is though that Cortana is played by the original character or voice actor Jen Taylor. Thank the Lord. But that model though, mixed emotions from me and a lot of people in the community. I think we're so used to the blue hologram looking Cortana that we're all just thrown off by this new design. But like the Sonic the Hedgehog memes that we seen a while ago where they actually went and redone the whole movie, it looks like Stephen Ford was able to completely fix Cortana. How much better does this look? But overall, I don't really care who plays who at this point or what looks like. Yes, it would be nice to have the original voice actors and also the authentic looking characters to make it a more authentic experience, but what you've got to remember is that this TV show is on a silver timeline, which means that it has nothing to do with the games or the official Halo lore. It's entirely its own thing, so it can kind of do whatever it wants. Not that that's to the fans' taste, but kind of can. Let's just hope they don't get Chief to take off his helmet and show his face, or I will not be happy with that. Although I can kind of see that being the direction they're going, with it having a character who's inside the suit actually doing the voice acting as well. I can kind of see them going in that direction, and for me, that would ruin the last 20 years of Halo. The love of the Master Chief was him being you, and to be like this faceless person which saves the universe, and it's essentially meant to be the player. If they reveal his face, that is going to be the face of the Master Chief going forward. Never mind if it's on just a TV show, that will be the face used for Master Chief going forward, and that's the picture that everyone's going to have in their head. The overall storyline though looks pretty good, to be honest, with the new antagonist called Marquis, who was brought up with the Covenant and hates humanity. So it's a human that was brought up by the Covenant in their army, and she does not like humanity at all. So she'll be fighting against humanity with her army of Covenant to find the Halo ring. So yeah, let me know your thing down below. I'd be really interested to see how it is, and I'm a bit gutted that Steve Downes isn't the voice actor for Chief, but at least we do have Jen Taylor. So, what's new, broken, or has been fixed this week? Well, drum roll please. Big Team Battle has finally been fixed by 343. I know, crazy right? With it being broken for literally over a month at this point, a fix was pushed by 343 on February the 3rd, which seemed to provide some stability when playing the mode. Some of the fixes detailed were matchmaking service improvements for Big Team Battle. Players should find matches quicker with more consistency. Scorpion tanks and wraiths will appear more frequently on Big Team Battle maps. Fire team members in BTB matches will have the selected fire team color marker, but may still start the match in different areas of the map. The join in progress rules updated to avoid matchmaking into games which are nearly complete. There's also a couple of things in terms of HCS as well. So one of the things were changes to oddball in both ranked and arena multiplayer playlists. If the score is tied when the round timer runs out, 1 minute is added to the back of the timer. If the score is tied at the end of the additional minute, then the round will be declared a tie. The match will end in 2 separate rounds, end in a tie, and the victory will go to the team with more rounds won. Halo Championship Series variants for Free-for-All Slayer was added to the Custom Games mode playlist. Custom Games changes to Free-for-All Slayer, FFA Oddball, Neutral Flags, and Tactical Slayer games options update correctly. So quite a few updates there for Halo Infinite. I think there were a couple of other things as well which were added to the back of it as well. Also a couple of back-end changes as well. With BTB, it was very laggy, it was very stuttery, and there was just a lot of delay at times as well with really bad hit registration and netcode. That's now been fixed, and a lot of people are saying that it's working and feels really, really good. So that's a big positive on PC and on Xbox. So you guys should be able to play BTB 12v12 on Halo Infinite again with no issues. Going on to some new things as well, there was a new Halo Infinite Game Pass reward that is coming over to Halo Infinite this month. Different vehicles and armor coatings will be arriving in multiplayer to use at your own heart's content if you own Game Pass or play Halo through Game Pass. No doubt the same skins and coatings will be in the store the next week anyway, but hey, at least they're giving you some free stuff. Also, by the time this video does go up, the Fractured Temrai event will be live in Halo Infinite. Again, for the 3rd time, this event has come to Halo Infinite, and it will be here another 3 times. So if you don't have a chance to play it this time round, don't worry, you'll have another 3 chances to get the Temrai armor. What happened to just being able to go back to any battle pass you wanted to at any given time? Anyway, it's back from February the 3rd to the 7th, so enjoy and make sure you grind for that samurai armor that you can pretty much buy in the store anyway. Yeah, pretty pointless, but it is what it is. In other news as well, Halo released another one of its canon fodders which details a lot about new upcoming lore and the Arbiter's return, but not in a mainline game. Look, I'm sorry for getting your hype up and expectations. I'm sorry. I was really gutted myself when I heard this, but nevertheless, the lore around it sounds really, really good. So let's get into it. 2559. Arbiter is now allied with his former human enemies, whilst deeply entrenched in leading the Sangheili people to a new era of unification. But his aspirations are under constant threat, whether by the dangerous warrior factions of rival Sangheili keeps, or the relentless shadow of oppression spread by the renegade artificial intelligence Cortana. An opportunity to break Cortana's chains had suddenly presented itself through the rumoured existence of an ancient artifact located on the hostile world of Netherop. Spartan Olympia Vale, trained with the skills to live and thrive among Sangheili, also recognised this alien prize as an essential means to aid humanity in reaching the same goal of freedom. But behind the scenes, both Vadam and Vale are both being manipulated by a mysterious figure with their own agenda, and to make matters worse, all involved are unknowingly placing themselves at perilous odds with forces beyond their comprehension. So a new book looks to be coming at the end of 2022, written by Troy Denning, and I'm really excited for that, to listen to Halo Canon's breakdown of one of those as well. It looks as though a member of Fireteam Osiris is actually forming an alliance again with the Arbiter, and they're fighting together against the created army and also along the threats on Sanghelios, which is so cool. I really can't wait to listen to this as well, and this will be directly in the lore of Halo, and this will go hand in hand with the game, and this gives us an understanding of where the Arbiter was and where parts of Fireteam Osiris were during Halo Infinite. So yeah, really, really interesting. There's also another book coming out as well by Kelly Gay that comes out I believe in March actually, which is really, really close from now. And that also goes into detail around some of the Spartans that were on Zeta Halo during Halo Infinite as well. So we've got 2 novels coming out this year. Yeah, both of them are going to give us some really, really cool insights and lore. Really excited to have a read of them both. So what went on in the community this week that was really, really cool I want to give a mention to? Well, someone literally remastered Halo 3. I'm not even joking. All the links are down below, but here are a few screenshots from the work by Space Z. Halo 3 would be an amazing remaster, and I would love to see some Halo 3 blur cutscenes and even just generally just a graphical update of the game. Space Z out here doing God's work. Thank you for doing what 343 wouldn't. Also in other community news, someone imported or photoshopped the Doomslayer into Halo Infinite. Now that Microsoft have acquired Bethesda and even other studios for that matter, these sorts of cross-universe armor cores would be amazing, and I think there could be a real potential in that. And even in some way of turning them into canon, like the armors that were added into MCC a couple of months ago. They shouldn't have been canon, but they were canonized by 343, and it just made everything so much cooler. So if they can add the Doomslayer and different things into the game, that'd be really, really cool. And just make it canon, or give a couple of details as to how it could be canon in a silver timeline or something like that. Yeah, that'd be really, really cool. But guys, that is everything for Halo Weekly this week. I know we discussed a couple of things that weren't necessarily Halo, but again, I thought that that'd be really interesting to bring up in this video. But guys, if there's anything that I've missed out on that you think should have been in this video or should have been in this episode, then leave them down in the comments, and as I mentioned, I'll pin a comment with all of the things that I may have missed as well, just so the community has that to read also. But guys, I hope you have enjoyed today's video. Drop a like if you have, and let me know what you think down below. Make sure you do subscribe to the channel for more content coming every single day. Remember, Halo Weekly happens every Friday, and yeah, if you want to stick around for that, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. But guys, have a great rest of your day, take care, and speak soon.